Hello, my name's Monty. What you're about to see is very special to me because it actually includes one of my 3 Guinness World Records in magic. So that makes it kind of special to me. A long time ago, a gentleman named Goshman created some little red magical balls that look very much like the one I keep here in my magic portal. I pull it out anytime I want to do some magic, and then when I'm done, I tuck it away and I'm ready, and it's there when I need it again. Now I know, when I do that, people say, Monty, you're hiding it in your hands. But I'm not over here in my left hand, not over here in my right hand. It's actually back over here in the magic portal, where it belongs. Magicians have used these balls to entertain audiences all over the world. For example, if I was to take a handkerchief here like this and snap my fingers 3 times, 1, 2, 3, wave my hand over the handkerchief, the ball appears. If I take the ball, blow on it, and just toss it into the handkerchief like that, the ball disappears. Actually, it just becomes invisible because it's still really there. You can tell because if I snap my fingers 1, 2, 3 times, wave my hand over it, the ball reappears again. Some people think I'm using a trick handkerchief. So I'll do it without using the handkerchief. Instead, what I'll do is I'll take the ball and just rub it into the handkerchief like this. There we go. Now when I do that, it actually penetrates right down through the center and becomes invisible on the other side. No, really. It's not in my left hand, not in my right hand, but if I reach underneath there and grab the ball, it becomes visible again. One more time, but without the handkerchief. If I take the ball, put it over here in my hand like that, massage gently, blow on it, the ball disappears. Not in my left hand, not in my right hand. That one actually went back over here in the magic portal, where it belongs. One more time. If we take the ball, put it over here, massage gently, blow on it, it's gone. Not in my left hand, not in my right hand. But if I snap my fingers, rub the back of the hand, it becomes visible again. Like I said, I'm actually a Guinness World Record holder with these balls. I will show you that a little later in the performance. But before I do that, I'm going to need one more prop. We'll need this little magic cup here that we'll use, and I'll use it to do some magic with the ball. For example, if I take the ball, toss it into the cup like that, it goes right underneath. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I did the wrong spell on that one. I actually tossed that one over here in my pocket. There it is, just like that. Because if I had done it right, I would have put it in here like that, tossed it in there, and it would have actually been under the cup, like this. Of course, if we take the ball, and if I just toss it down in there, just like that, there it is, underneath the cup, one more time. Some people think, well, I'm cheating, I'm moving the cup or something like that. But we can actually do it from a distance. And there it is. I wouldn't lie, it's right under the cup where it belongs. One more time. There we go, just like that. Now, before I started, I actually took a couple of invisible balls, okay, and hung them up here in the air, several that we could use them. I'll use one of those right now. And if I take, for example, and I toss one of those in here like this, okay, that gets one in there. If I toss the other one in here like this, they do become visible underneath the cup, just like that, 2 more balls. It's rather strange. If I was to take this ball, toss it down in the cup like that, and I take this ball, toss it down in the cup like that, they're not in my left hand, they're not in my right hand, and they're not in the cup. Because what happens is what goes down in the cup is as if you put 2 in the same time like that, it penetrates down through the cup and becomes this weird looking mutated ball. Kind of strange. But let me get those 2 from the air again. We did have one up here. We have one here. If I toss that one in, I toss that one in. they do indeed join back underneath the cup with the balls again. I don't need this one, let me put it away, we're kind of done with it. I don't really need this one either, so I'll put it away, because, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me get rid of that one, that is not supposed to happen there, I'll put it away over here. Sorry about that. Let me, oh goodness gracious, let me, this is rather weird. I know what's wrong. I can fix it. All I have to do is take them and push them back together like this. And there we are, all one again. Of course, I'll get rid of this one. I don't need... Okay, that's not going to work. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just get rid of them. We don't need them anymore. Instead, I'll look under the cup here. They're not there. They're not with this one. But what I will do is snap my fingers, wave my hands over it, and they do appear there again. Thank you. I told you earlier, I think, that I would show you the Guinness World Record. This really isn't the Guinness World Record. This is just my warm-up exercise. For the Guinness World Record, I have to actually make all of these balls disappear over here. I know, when I do that, people say, well, Monty, how do you make the balls disappear? Let me put those over there too. It's not difficult. If I want to make a ball disappear, well, first let me tell you a little bit about the record. Because for the record, I have to make all these balls disappear, but it's really very specific. The Guinness record says you have to make them disappear one at a time, and you cannot use any special apparatus, which means you cannot use any gimmick clothing. I normally wouldn't say this, but magician thumb tips, secret compartments in your hands, anything like that, it is completely ruled out. Guinness even went so far with the record because we did want to rule out special clothing and special apparatus that you might, funny little things you might see magicians use sometimes. They went so far as to say you have to even be able to do this routine and make these disappear one by one in the nude. I know. I have never done this routine in the nude. But I have done it in the middle of a swimming pool in a swimsuit. So you can actually rule out all that special apparatus. But anyway, how do you make them disappear? Well, it's not difficult. I just take one ball and I hold it in the hand. I toss it over the hand like this, blow it, toss over there, toss up here, and it's gone. Not over here in the left hand, not over here in the right hand. That one actually went back over here in the magic portal where it belongs. Okay, now you know how we make them disappear. So let's do it one at a time. I need you to count with me, and we'll do these all one at a time. Here we go. 1, boop, boop. There's 1, boop, boop. 2, boop, boop. 3, boop, boop. 4. Ooh, tied together there. Boop, boop. 5. Now when I do that, people say, Monty, you're hiding them up your sleeves. I'm not. Would you check this sleeve real quick? Nothing. Yep, nothing there. Would you check this sleeve real quick? Nothing there. No? Okay. Remember, we're on 5. We'll keep going. 6, 7, 8. I'll speed them up a little bit. 9, 10, 11, 12. Not over here, and not over here either. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And for the record, Guinness says they have to all come right back.